So you can just make out where the paint was on this. This is where we sprayed it with water. Didn't really expect to see anything happen, and sure enough, it didn't. This right here is where we did the just regular household distilled white vinegar, the 5% acetic acid. You can see where we definitely knocked the weeds back some, but they're making a comeback. Again, this is about 3 weeks since we did the initial spray. Here, you can see we've got a lot more damage. This is the 20% horticultural vinegar. So again, knocked it back a lot more severely than the 5%, and the weeds just now starting to kind of make a comeback. And then the one that's really impressive is this is the 30% horticultural vinegar. Definitely zapped everything really good, just a tiny amount of weeds coming back. The only other thing worth noting is apparently the overspray on that is a lot more damaging than with the other ones, because you can see it's a much bigger area than what the 20% was, or for that matter, what the 5% was. And it was the same, I measured it out, the exact same squares on both. So there's your results. And there you have it. That's the results of the test. How do I feel about it? I feel a little bit surprised, honestly. I did not expect the 30% vinegar to work quite as well as it did. Like I said, it's some pretty gnarly, potent stuff, so I'd be careful about what I use it for. It's also not inexpensive. At $29.99 for a gallon, figuring that they say a gallon of horticultural vinegar will only go about 1,000, 1,200 square feet. It's not something I would use if I had a really big area. I think for spot treating and things like that, I think it could work really well. But I think there's much more cost-effective ways to deal with weeds in big areas, like if you're creating a set of landscape beds or a garden area, something like that. And that's something we'll cover in a future video. Hope you found this useful. Until next time, I'm Dave Marciniak with Revolutionary Gardens, and get outside and play. Thanks so much for watching.